Hi, this is Mike at MonkeyPod, and in this video I'm going to show you how to record a new grant on your books. So there are actually two different ways that you can do this in MonkeyPod. If you're using the Grant Tracker app, shown here under the main menu, if you're using that app to track all of your grants from proposal to submitted to awarded, when you designate a grant has been awarded, MonkeyPod will then prompt you to record that on your books. So you can do it that way. Alternatively, if you want to record a grant manually, you would just go up to your Transactions menu and click on Record a New Grant. And you'll want to title the new grant. Let's say it's for our student mentoring program. Let's say it's awarded on March 1st, then payable by April 19th. We can say the amount was for $35,000. We can search for the funder in our database. Let's say in this case it's for Alfred P. Sloan Foundation, but if they weren't already in there, we could just create new. We can designate the type of funding, whether it's general operating support or restricted funding. In this case, let's say it's restricted funding. We could then put in notes or provide a link here to any sort of information about the restrictions, and you can modify the account where this grant will be recorded. All right, we'll click Save, and we've now recorded this grant on our books. We can see that it's restricted funding. You can see that it's unpaid. We can upload documentation and attach maybe the grant award letter or the proposal to this transaction so we can always find it easily. If you scroll down here, we see that we can record payments for when the actual cash comes in for this grant. We could list expenses, and we could even do a fund release. Let's go ahead and record a payment for this grant showing that all $35,000 came in. Let's say that it came in on March 18th for $35,000 and it was done through an EFT. We can put in a reference number and choose the account which the funds were deposited in. Let's say checking. Okay, we now see, if we scroll back up, we can see that the grant has been paid. All $35,000 has been received. Now, if I wanted to find where this grant lives in my chart of accounts, you'd go to your main menu. We'd go to Chart of Accounts, and your grants, because we said this was a restricted grant, it's going to fall under net assets, and it's going to be restricted net assets, which has a category here. You can see your grant for student mentoring program, all $35,000. We can click into that, and we would be able to see every transaction that's ever been associated with this grant listed here. Right now, we've only got the $35,000 for the initial award from the Alfred P. Sloan Foundation. Okay, so that's a real quick review of how to record a new grant on your books in MonkeyPod. Thanks so much for watching.